I'm going to teach you how to manifest $5,000 in a way that it makes it play money. It is that easy. And we're not using any fancy manifestation technique. You don't even need to believe that you can. Why? Because we're going to use neuroscience and manifestation. And the combination of both will make it so that $5,000 becomes as easy for you as manifesting $5. It's going to be something that becomes really easy for you to do anytime that you desire. My name is Giselle Baumet. I am a neuroscience master's grad candidate and a hypnotherapist. I work with women every single day to open them up to abundance by removing the blocks that prevent it. And instead of repeating a certain affirmation 100 times or writing an affirmation 100 times, you could be manifesting money so easily with 3 simple steps. It literally could just be your natural default to be someone that manifests money easily. It's something that I was able to do. I shifted over from scarcity and lack and never really be able to manifest a lot of money, or I would manifest it and then it would be gone in no time at all, to being someone that can confidently say, I can manifest money easily. I teach you how to do this in the 14-day challenge. It takes you less than 5 minutes a day, and it changes who you are so that money comes to you easier. So make sure that you get in the community to do that challenge because you deserve to be wealthy. We're gonna start first with dopamine because dopamine is something that our brain is wired to chase. You're chasing it all the time when you're scrolling on social media or when you do the things that give you the reward to your brain that you really like. We're going to give your brain the dopamine of money so that your brain naturally wants to receive money and to seek it out because it gives us that reward of dopamine. The simplest way that you're going to do this is you're going to start tracking every single time that you get money. And it might be a discount that you receive. It might be your own paycheck or a client that pays an invoice. Or it might be that somebody buys you a croissant and a cup of coffee. But you're going to track that and to tell yourself how easily money comes to you. But more than that, you're going to celebrate yourself. How will you celebrate yourself? Any way that gives you dopamine. Put on a fun music that you really like every time that you get money. Say to yourself, I'm someone that easily manifests money. Maybe go out dancing at the end of the week because of all the money that you've been receiving throughout the week. And it doesn't matter how little or how much that total is. You are going to celebrate yourself as a form of dopamine so that you normalize the fun aspect of being someone who receives money easily. Over time, that starts changing your neural pathways. You become someone that just has the expectation that money is easy for you. The next thing that you're going to do is that if right now, when I said that you're going to manifest $5,000, if you thought of that and you thought that was a lot of money, we have to make a change because your subconscious has a hidden value system. So if it saw that 5,000 as something that is very big, the kind of money that other people get, it will stop this whole process no matter what you do. So we need to change the value system for that. It needs to be small, little, not a lot of money. For example, this is why some of you can easily manifest $15. But if you try to manifest $15,000, you're having a hard time with that. That's just your hidden value system in your subconscious. We need to normalize it. We need to make it all the same. At first, if, for example, $5,000 felt like a lot of money, you might have a little bit of discomfort in your body. Just use breath work to help regulate. You can simply do a count of 4. Inhale, hold it for 4, exhale for 4 through your nose. Hold it for 4 and just repeat that for 2 to 3 minutes. Because remember, sometimes change can feel like a threat to your brain and it can feel scary. But we are becoming someone who easily manifests money, especially $5,000. So we're going to regulate ourselves as we do this process. We are going to see big money as normal money, not that big of a deal. And if it's not $5,000 for you and you're using this video to manifest $50,000, make sure that you look at that $50,000 like 15 bucks or $5 or any number that to you seems small. Watch your words when you're doing this. Okay, so shift your words. If you say something like a lot of money, you're going to start saying things like is only $5,000. You might also say things like, I always make $5,000 easily. And then prove that to yourself. Like, for example, upgrade a little bit financially wherever you can. One of the ways that I would do this, and I bring this example a lot because this is one of the things that I did, but you can use this for anything that you want. So I would go to fancier coffee places and I would buy the more expensive coffee. And you might be like, is expensive coffee going to make me manifest money? My friend, you're signaling to your subconscious that I'm someone that spending money is not a big deal. Upgrading is not a big deal. That is one of the ways that I got out of my comfort zone to be able to signal to my subconscious that spending money and being in places of money was not a big deal. Because remember, I came from poverty, I came from lack, I came from scarcity. So it was these upgrades little by little, even like the different grocery stores that I would shop in, the different stores that I would go to, the different places where I would hang out that were not in my comfort zone. I placed myself there as a way to signal to my brain, this is my normal, until it became my normal. Because tiny actions accumulate. Don't dismiss the simple things. You're signaling to your brain that you are someone of a higher income level. Because we're making $5,000, just $5,000 is not even that much money. And I want you to start thinking about it in that way. And again, insert whatever total it is that you are manifesting. This is a very important step. Then we're going to prime your brain for this. Okay, so we're going to show it physical proof. Your brain responds more to your physical reality than it does to just a thought. So that might be something like writing yourself a check for $5,000, but it could also be other very creative things. Like if you're going to manifest this $5,000 for a weekend getaway, maybe start right now to decide what hotel you're going to stay in, what upgrades you're going to do in this hotel. Maybe even look at what restaurants in that area you're going to go to. What are you going to order? Like actually look at the menu and decide, this is what I'm going to order. What else are you going to do in that vacation? Is there a particular store that you want to go to? Go look at their catalog of things online. What item would you like to get? Maybe even add it to the cart. We're not just using words. We're not just going to say, I'm manifesting $5,000 and assume that that's all that you need to do. We're going to rewire your brain to make that a reality for you so much faster and easier. And you're doing this by making money a form of your dopamine. You're going to celebrate yourself when you receive money. You're going to start looking at that total as $5 is only $5,000. You're someone that manifests $5,000 easy all the time. Normalize it as small money. And then you're going to ground that by placing yourself in situations and in places where money is the norm. You're going to do little upgrades in your life financially wherever you can. And then you're going to show through physical reality, actually taking those preparation steps that this is your reality. I did that recently for a dream vacation that I recently went to. I already knew what city I was going to stay in, where I was going to stay, where we were going to eat, the things that we were going to do long before I ever manifested that money. By the time that money was manifested, everything just seemed normal to me. It was like, of course I'm taking this vacation. Of course I'm doing all these things, because I had been showing that proof to my brain, and my brain said, got you. I know what to do. I will bring this into your reality. Because manifestation is truly a combination of neuroscience and the spiritual concepts of manifestation. Your brain takes you so much more seriously, and so does your desires and your manifestation when you take the actions that bring that into your reality. Sure, you could just visualize it and think positively and sit back and wait. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Who knows? Or you can speed up the whole process, make it a piece of cake by rewiring your brain. And when you're doing that, you're not just getting these little sparks of money manifestation. It just becomes something that is part of your life. You're just someone who easily manifests money. And doesn't that sound a little bit more appealing? Because you are majestic. You are so much more powerful than you realize. And I cannot wait for you to realize it.